Hi friends, it's Lisa here, and I wanted to share with you a quick, simple, and budget-friendly way to make wax samples for your Scentsy business to get into the hands of your customers. All right, so I have a couple supplies here that I've gathered, but I want to tell you this first. If you don't have all of the things that I'm going to show you, it's okay. So I'm going to show you what I use to make my samples and then tell you some alternatives as we go. All right, so first things first, you're gonna need something to melt your wax samples with, right? So what I use is the Wilton chocolate melter. I picked mine up at Walmart literally 3 years ago. I've been using the same exact unit for 3 years now. I picked mine up at Walmart, I wanna say about $20 to $25. You can also get these at craft stores like Michael's, Hobby Lobby, things like that. Use your coupons, get them for a discounted price. But I will tell you, if you don't have one of these little fancy tools, you don't need it. By any means, you don't need this because you are a Scentsy consultant, so you have a Scentsy warmer in your home, I'm sure. So you can use a Scentsy warmer to melt the wax and it'll work just as well as this. All right, so I have mine plugged in and warming up for us. So you're gonna need something to melt your wax. You're gonna need some wax. So I picked up a wax bar, so I'm gonna make some samples today of the scent of the month for January 2020, which is called Inhale Exhale. So I have a wax bar here. You are going to need some felt. Now, you can pick up felt at craft stores. You can buy full sheets of it and cut it down into pieces. You can buy it on Amazon, or you can get it in the Scentsy Success Store for consultants. So they have little cute wax bar shaped felt samples. They also have little holiday themed ones. Sometimes they have little seasonal things. So I have some holiday ones left over from Christmas. I might use those today. Super, super simple. So you got your felt, you got your wax, you got something to melt it with. Last but not least, I always get a little bit of wax paper. I'm gonna put this down on my counter so when I'm making the felt samples, I have a good place for them to sort of dry and cool off. I also always bring a pair of tweezers. I know that seems a little strange, but as I drop the felt samples into my little pot with the melted wax, I'm gonna need something to pull it out with. So I use tweezers for that to put it onto the wax paper. And then after you're all finished and everything has cooled off, you're gonna need a few bags. These are just jewelry bags that I pick up in the Walmart store nearby me. You can buy these on Amazon, on Etsy. There's different sizes you can get. This happens to be the 2" by 3" size, which I prefer, but anything will work. I also like to use the scented rub and sniff stickers that the Scentsy Success Store carries for us in the matching scent. Now, if you don't have the stickers, that's okay too. You can put any kind of label on them. You can sticker label it, or honestly, a good old Sharpie marker works just as well. So here's what I'm gonna do. I have my pot melting here. I am literally going to pop my entire wax bar in here and let it melt around. So we're gonna just take a couple minutes break and now that our wax has melted due to the magic of video, we can go ahead and take a little handful, or I mean, don't be shy, just throw the whole bag in there if you want. But we're just gonna drop some of these felt samples right into our melted wax here. We're gonna let it soak up all of that wonderful, wonderful scent that we have here. And then you're just gonna take your tweezers. Once you have everything all saturated, you're just gonna use your tweezers. I usually it might be hard for you guys to see, but it's kind of dripping off a little bit of excess wax. So I'm gonna let that drip for just a second. And I'm just simply going to put that right onto here, onto my wax paper, and just let it dry there for us. So it just takes a couple of seconds for that wax to dry again and harden up. And once it is finished, I will simply take my felt sample and put it right into one of my bags and label it with either a scented sticker or just take my handy dandy Sharpie marker and just write the scent on here as well. And then this is what you want to get into your customers' hands ASAP because our scents are fabulous, my friends. So that's just a really quick tutorial on how I make my felt samples. I hope this helps you guys. If you have any questions, make sure you comment below and I'd be happy to help you out. All right, see ya, friends.